made it through the month in one piece with the DJ schedule. Actually off tonight on Friday, and got a big wedding tomorrow on the 23rd of December, and then got a pretty easy week up until New Year's Eve. Got a few events during the week, and then, crazy 10 events on New Year's Eve. So I was able to trade a few times the PA accounts. I think I got 4 or 5 trading days in. Just going for a couple of hundred a day, hit it. This was my account from today. I did, again, issues trading. We go through so much as traders. This account never closed the last trade. This is my live funds account, IRA account, which is just a follow account. I don't know if I have to make a delete account. I'm not sure what to do with that, but right now it's a follow account, and number 9 was the lead. The lead account actually made the least amount of money, and I think I show that. And this actually made more. I only made $250 today, and this made $345 with the commission because it never closed the last trade. And unfortunately, I was right to go short at the time, and the market kept going short. And by the time I figured it out, like 10, 20 seconds later, it was another $100 up. And then I closed, but it could have easily been a couple of $100 down with NQ, because you never know. Normally, my targets are so good that it hits my target and goes the other way. In this case, I didn't have the greatest target. I was just looking for $100 to end the day, and I got it. Normally, I go for a target, like a level, with 2 contracts with micros, but I was trading NQ, so I was a lot more conservative about taking profits quicker to get out of the trade and not give it time to go against me or fluctuate. I've been recording my sessions the best I could. I'm not a fan of recording. There's enough pressure on us. But this I could go back and review what I actually did. Now, in this case, I think I was doing a test trade. I started with micros, won the first trade, cut out of the second trade. It looked like I was up $6. And then I went to NQ, but I think I was testing a trade, and it does go down a bit. It was a sim trade, but I'm going to kind of run through it and explain what was going on there. Eventually, I win the trade, $85, but it does go down several hundred. And then I start, trading the Replicano. So I'm going to go to the video, and I'll kind of narrate. It's kind of long, so I'm going to speed through it the best I can. And it's right here. All right, so this is, as you can see, I'm up $6 here. And then that was in micros. What I think happened was I was trading micros, and I wanted to test NQ. I haven't really been trading NQ, only micros, just because the risk management. But the way I'm seeing the market has just been really, this volume is very low, and only go for, if I'm trading NQ, I just need a few ticks, to kind of get the day done. Really, was it 10 points, $200, 40 ticks, right? So, and I think I got my target set at 20 ticks. So a winning trade is half the goal. 2 winning trades, I'm done for the day. So I'm up $6. I think I get into a NQ trade. Yeah. So you see the trade. Let's see. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. See my 2 contracts there. I'm in at about 23. And it's at like 19 here. Down a few $100. Skim through it because it's a sim trader, and I finally get green. My idea was this is a Ludwig level. I thought it was going to touch this level and then reverse pretty hard. It never quite gets there, but I was enough in front of it at 31, almost 32, that I got filled. Moving up my stop. And ideally, the good play would have been to move this. I never made it up there anyway, and I would have got stopped out. Actually, I think that it never hits the second target. That's why I only got $85. Look, this is why I love taking profits. Right there's
target filled.
That was $200. I don't think it ever hits me. That's why, again, I should have been at 29. I think it goes to 29 and stops. Let's see. Yeah, 28.
Target filled.
There you go. Yeah, it hit 29.25. So if I was at 29.25, that would have been a $200 trade, 1 trade done for the day. As it is, it comes back and gets me. It goes to 85.
Stop filled.
This is why I don't like the runners, and I'd rather take profit. And again, using not only levels, but like when you get to the whole number, like 30, well, go to 29, even you go to 29.50. In this case, if I was 29, that would have been a $200 trade. Now, I'm looking here to see, you can see my accounts. I think I took one winning trade, one losing trade, kind of break even right there. So the $85 trade was all on a CIMIC. It was actually an account that I had passed, which is now a PA. And this is my real funds account. Let's see when that gets out of the way there. All right, so now I change the account to number 9, which I think I'm using as the lead account on the PA, and I start trading. Let me see what I did here. It looks like I go right back to NQ. Yeah, same exact trade.
Order submitted.
But I'm at 29 this time. And immediately get it. Let me see. Yeah, you can see I got the account right up. So from $6, let's see what.
Order submitted.
Yes, I get in right there. I think it was just one contract. Playing, and you can see that clearance. There's nothing in the way. Boom, right to 29. I don't think it goes much further than that.
Order filled.
My goal was to do 2 of those. $200, done. I think I might have went back and forth with the micros. Let me get a feel for the time here. It's like 10. It was 10:30. I think I only traded for like 20 minutes. Let's skim this a little bit. And now I bought again. I'm on MNQ now. Yeah, for some reason I thought it was going to that 44. It never happened. Maybe later in the day it did. By 11 o'clock I shut down.
Order submitted.
So I don't know what. I think it market tanked later in the day. I'll go look at the chart later. I didn't even look. There's one. Again, these are micros. So I'm probably going to add a few. I don't remember if I won or lost this trade. I know I did take a loss.
Order submitted.
And I don't know if it was this one. The market comes right to me, misses me, and then it starts spiking down violently. And my gut was that was going to happen at some point. That hard spike down, and I didn't want to be part of it, even with micro. So I would take a $20, $30 loss, knowing I can go to NQ and get 2 points is $40 and get it right back. Once this market settled down, I got a better feel for it. So let's see if this is where I lost. This is. Oh, I am trading NQ. This is a little hairy. This is 2 contracts. If this market spiked against me, I'd be in big trouble. And it did a little bit there. Now, I had 23 as a major support level where bounces would happen. Another chart that I'm not looking at here. But that it was bouncing hard off that 23 and going up. So I was banking on that. And you can see it's not breaking the 23. It's true. That 23 was a very strong level on either side. So we're above it. Not sure. Did I get both contracts on this one? Is that 112? Let me fast forward. There we go. Did I get both of them? I think I do. Again, I'm under 30. So that test trade where I didn't get to 31, well, there's one of them at 29. The other one might be a little above. Let's see what happens. Looks like it's approaching.
Order filled.
And let's see if it fills that one. Same thing again. Look, I close it. And I don't know if it ever hit the 30. So I went from like 110 to 1. I made $50 with 2 contracts. Not a great trade, but I'm $30 away. So I was like, all right, let me go to micros. I need $30, 200. And again, this is really, even if you go with the net, you're at $1,700 for the day or $1,600 for the day, whatever, some of the accounts. Did I flip to micros? Got about 18 minutes left. Let's see. 166. Yeah, I'm changing. There's Replicano, changing it to MNQ. Just going to make $30. Now I said I'm going to go short. Did I know I still was buying there? Kind of an odd move. Thinking it's going to touch that 38. I think, but this is where I got in trouble and took the loss. Not coming back, thinking about, the way it was going up and the market's up, it normally will touch this level before it spikes. So my idea was take it up to here and then start looking for shorts if it can't break this. If it goes right through it, different story. If it would have shot up to, say, 50 or 55 and then came back down, well, maybe I would take the bounce up. But I was almost done trading for the day, so I needed one more good trade, and that would have been it. When I saw this like violently going against me, I just got that. I'm curious if these ticks per second, which is something from Conway Trading, I'll try to explain these things. I
Order
explain it
submitted.
throughout there, but this is a Ludwig level. These blue lines, the thicker blue lines are support and resistance radar from Ninja Co. All of these thinner lines are from the Holy Grail algo. And I paid for all this stuff. I don't sell anything. I don't have any codes. I'm not looking to do YouTube or anything. This is all just for me to document my trading. I'm a DJ by trade, and I'm booked every day in December. I probably did 25 events in the last 21 days, which I'm going to post a video so I can show some of the events I've done. And I was only able to get a few days of trading in this month. But the good news is everything's been green since the end of September. I think it's up to 35 to 40 days of green days in a row of trade. The days that I can't trade every day. So did I win this trade? Man, that's close. Look at that. Man, if that didn't pay, that would stink. 35. I don't think it ever hit 35. Never hit 35. Now it goes against me. Look at that. I should have brought that down, did I? I don't think I get filled here. I think this is the trade that I wind up losing, if you can believe that. Yeah, I was on the close button too, like I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, the numbers are getting higher, the ticks per second. If that goes over 1,000, that means there's something going on volume-wise that I don't know about. There you go. So never, look how close, and I'm market if touched. I mean, that's rough. When I think it takes another nosedive here. Yeah, over 1,000 right there. I said, let me get at it. Something's not right. That's artificial, like banks, someone with a lot of money, they're not more money than us, bringing this thing down, and they want it to go down. It's going down. So I said, let me get out. So bang. So I took that loss.
Order
what
filled.
Was it? $30 maybe. Thank God it was, and it keeps going down. Now I go back to NQ, but I think I wait to trade. I don't think I jump right back in. It's that 23 again that I'm going to play. Thank God I didn't play 23. Let me see. I had my hand on the trigger there. What happened? I'm ready to buy, and then when I saw that, I said, no, 23's gone. So now I know it's tanking. I could have probably went short, but the market being up and Christmas rally stuff, I said, no, I'm not going to. I really don't want to play a short there. Although, ultimately, a short trade is the one that got me over the top today. But you'll see why later. So I tried, right here I'm saying, all right, it's coming down to a whole number. I'm going to play along here. So the spikes start to come up. All right, it broke to 23. That's why it went long. All right. Oh, back to MNQ. It means I wasn't that confident. I wasn't sure what was going to, but the 23 broke, and if I would have stayed with MNQ,
Order
I would have
submitted.
been done right there. 5 points, whatever it was, 4 points. I only needed
Order
$60.
filled.
If that was an NQ trade, I'm done for the day. Anyway, got that. So I got the money back on the trade I lost, just about. Now you can see I'm reversing to shorts because I could see it's hitting this 35. It's not even making it, and then
Order
it's shooting
submitted.
down like a rocket. So it can't get to the Ludwig level here. So I reverted to short, saying a couple of things. If the trade goes against me, I'm going to add in here, right? It's going to bring my average price up. It's only 8 points.
Order
If it goes
submitted.
up here, I will add in more because generally, even if it breaks, it's going to come back and test this area again. I take my profits. I'm done. I think these shorts all play out pretty well. Let me see. I did change to MNQ. There's some artificial movement that goes on. It's mind-blowing. When it hits the 35 area, these numbers go through the roof. Because the trade goes against me, but I add in it.
Order submitted.
See, I think I even add in one more because of the price action of the day. That 35 area was like the market blistered down like a rocket in it. You're going to see the ticks per second go through the roof. Again, that's a volume indicator from Conway Trading. You have to buy the whole packages and sell it separately. And when you see those numbers spiked, again, it's somebody with a lot of money. I don't know enough about it to know what that is, but it's definitely, something I never used before. And it's a tool that, makes, I kind of get out of the trade because it's artificial movement and levels me nothing. You're going to see me cut out of this
filled.
trade. Yeah, that was a beautiful trade. Yeah, this one was normal. Maybe it was the next one. Yeah, I'm still thinking we're going to get a nice spike down to the 0 area. Did I not get filled again? I think it came back. Again, that 20, the mistake I made there is I needed to be at 24. I would have been out of the trade. Now I go to 23.5. I think it's too late. It hits my I'm not good with the runners. I'm horrible. I should have been at 24 from the on that one contract and at least pocketed that money because now I give it all back. Look how close it comes to that and never hits it. Crazy. I hate that. And my positioning, if we look back, was probably wrong from the get-go. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I'm at 22. That was a mistake. See that? 24 would have been out. It never even hit 23. Would have got out on that. And I probably should have took both of them off there, knowing how that level was holding up all day. And that was my area to go long. If I would have went long there, I would have won again, right? That 23 to 30 would have won again. Let's see. Watch me get taken out. Yeah, there you go. And you get taken out. So if I would have played that 23 to 30 again, another good level of play. And this is almost called like micro scalping, watching these micro moves, which that 23 to 30, or 23 to 29, or 23 to 28, 5 points, $100. Again, only looking for 200 a day, which is $2,000 a day. I'm $40 away. Ugh. So if those would have filled, both of them, it would have been close. It would have been like 180, 190. It would have been like $10 away. Now let's see what I do. Now I'm just going for the grand salami here with NQ. Really only needing 40, 50, $50. And I'm fine with 200 for the day, but I get the full target, I think. Let's see how this trade developed. Okay, now I'm playing it short again in that 30 area. Again, I was willing to add in even on NQ because I was confident it was going to hit that 35 and it just spiked right back down. I knew 38 was another level.
Order submitted.
So yeah, coming in at 31 because
order submitted.
Again, it was struggling. Anytime I got to the 30s, and I didn't want it to take off down without me. And it went pretty quickly. Yeah, and this clearance, you can see my target really should have been at closer to the 20, 20, even like 25. But, I knew 5 points, I'm up 250 for the day. I mean, that's, get your money, get out there. Look what happened when I was trying to go for 23 and, I was at 22 and I didn't get it. There you go. Right my way. Bingo. Now, something interesting happens here. All the trades close except for one, my IRA account. So at the same time, my wife walks in from shopping, and it's like, oh, perfect timing. I just finished trading. Normally, I go back and look at my accounts to make sure everything closed. I didn't because she walked in. I just greeted her, said hello. Then I come back like 30 seconds later. When I go back to see my totals, which I usually do immediately, and you can see the market's going short still in my favor. But you can see there's an open trade on my IRA account. And it's up because the market continued down. But if it would have went up, that would be losing money right there. And NQ, it can go 20 points in 2 seconds. Luckily, it worked out in my favor. Now I'm like, all right, how am I getting out of this? I'm calm. I probably should have went to the account itself to see if the trade was in there. But I knew Replicano has a flatten button. So here I go, flatten all. Now you're going to see it. Boom.
Order filled.
That closed the trade. So, using this stuff, there's technical issues. In this case, it was $100 in my favor because my trade was right. I was in the right direction of the trade. But overall, great day. The accounts, that's like 4 or 5 days of trading. It was a couple of days I only made like $65 and shut down because I didn't have a lot of time. Let me see if I got the trade performance. Trade performance is working, but only on if I isolate the IRA account, which is, it's giving me, let me see what this is giving me. Let's look at the trades here. So on my IRA account, I made, looks like 726 of trades. All right, so let me get ready. These are the days I actually traded for December, the PAs anyway. I think I traded, the first day, I think it was the 12th. It's on YouTube. I made 200 something dollars, and then I traded the next day up to the 18th. What did I make here? I was trading a lot. That was a rough day. Wow, I was trading all day. Okay. I wound up making 177. So 177. The 19th I traded 233. I guess that was just 175, but I only made like $50 and was done. Again, these are random times in the afternoon because it's just the schedule is nuts. I just jump in, jump out. The 21st was yesterday. I think I might have that. I wonder if I recorded that. See if I can find it. And then I'm just going to pull up today's numbers itself. Generate. And go to the chart itself. Let's see what happened here. Go back. So this is where I took the short. Yeah, so if I would have rode that short, that trade would have made almost $1,000. It came, oh my God, all the way down. And then, wow, market really crashed. See, I could have gotten in trouble because the way I trade, I would have went long here, knowing that all these levels here. I mean, let's see if it would have worked out. If I would have, say, micros, right? Wouldn't have did NQ. Start adding micros here, 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 and here. 4 levels of adding, let's say. I would have won. I would have added here and here. So from 70, that's 15 points. Actually broke this. Let's see if you did it again. Boom. Yeah, this was the level. This is a support and resistance radar. This is a Ludwig level. So it's hitting there, this 68 area, and boom, 15 points. Even in, if you do you got a few micros each year, that'll add up. So this play, again, and I like this, how it comes back, and now you're playing VWAP, and you're taking these, knowing if it breaks, you're going to add in here, especially with micros. You can take a lot of heat. And then it just looked like it hovered here. Just hovered. It's on more of a downslope here. But you'd still be winning that level. Still hits and bounce. So if you're hitting here and your average cost, you're not losing these trades. If that's your play. And that's kind of how I trade. Wow, hard spike there. It was at 2 o'clock in the end. I kind of don't trade at 2 o'clock ever. And I wouldn't. So I probably would have waited. This is something called Globex. When it hits this level, generally you get a reaction. And you got a Ludwig level here. So again, I might have did micros here. Looking for longs. Man, market was pushing down, man. Wow. Could have got a little trouble there because it's broken pretty good. Let's see if it bounces back. See, the thing is, if I'm in, right, I'm short, right, I'm adding in here. If my average price is here, I'm probably getting out of break even because I know in a downtrend, if it hits these zones, chances are that's when it crashes, and it looks like that's exactly what happened. So a lot of this is about trade management. When you get in trouble, how are you going to manage that trade? That's the whole thing. Yeah, wow, look at that. Exactly what happened. If you didn't get out of the trade here, you were dead. So even if it was a loss, $100, $200, take the loss here. And I'm talking to myself about this, just to remind me. Wow, it's pretty far down. Look at this. Man, I was trading up at 17,000, right? Wow, 17,023 I was at. And again, I didn't look at the market again after I'm done. When I'm done, I'm done. Hit the profit. I don't have FOMO. But look, it's coming right back. Wow. Almost 100 points up then. So if you were stuck, in a trade with micros, right, and you didn't have a lot of micros, and you kept adding one, maybe you had 10, and you didn't go down $1,000 because after $1,000, my trade closes. This is what this is here. It closes a trade that gets down 1,000. So if you added one every 10 points, you wouldn't be down $1,000, and then you let it go back up. So what is this? Wow, it hit 900. And it went all the way back. Even in micros, it's a good piece of change there. And again, I'm horrible at, knowing me, I'm taking my profit, all my profit here, but that's still 50 points of micros. And if you got 10 of them, it's, you made some money there. Interesting day. All right, I think I recorded some other videos and some trades I got in trouble with and how I managed out of it. And one of them went down quite a bit, and I was in it for several hours. And then I did get out of it. But this video is long enough, and I just want to say Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm going to try to do a for my DJ business. I want to do a monthly recap and post it on YouTube and some social media. But I'm going to post it on the trading page because just to make me a real person here, not just a trader here. I'm a professional DJ, not a professional trader. Although not losing since September, the end of September is pretty remarkable. And some, I don't know, 35 to 40 days of green. Long way to go, man. Again, these got to get up to say 60,000 before I'm touching anything. I want a $10,000 drawdown so I can breathe each day and trade very relaxed and easy, and still keep my principles in place, but don't lose more than $1,000 on any trade. Even when I get into those zones, one of my ideas is this: the lead account should be a PA, right? The follower, no, the lead account is an eval. Let me correct that. An eval is the lead. Why is your lead count an eval? Well, protection, right? If these are up, say, to 65,000, right, or even 60,000, and the lead account is an eval, and I blow the account. The account goes down $2,500. Well, what happens to this? Well, I'm at 57,500. I still got a $7,000 drawdown if I blow that eval. So again, it's more protection against me because of the way I trade. I have my own devices in place, but I could disengage those, and I do those sometimes. If I have a level and say that's coming down, and I'm going to trade, I'm down like 800, right? And we're coming to like this zone here. I'm saying I'm not going to lose this trade because chances are it's going to bounce here and shoot back up. And that's and I'm right a lot of times. It actually hits the level, and what happened? Boom, and that's enough to get me out of the trade and salvage the loss. You can see approaching the level. So if I'm at like 800 down here, say I'm in a couple of NQ contracts, or like 15 or 20 micros, and I'm against 30, 40, 50 points, 60 points of heat. I think I've even gone down 70 points and gotten out of the trade and profit, where it was up to that 800, 900 drawdown, and then it just boom shoots my way, and very quickly NQ goes 20, 30 points. Yeah, I mean, how many points is that from here? 62. Yeah, 30 points right there. That's usually enough to get me out at break even, or with a very tiny loss, or even with a nice win. And I did record a trade like that where I got a lot of trouble, and it took me hours and hours to get out of it, and I did. I'll show that at another time. But Merry Christmas, everybody, and all the best. I guess next week, slow week, but I probably will sneak in some trading. Thank you.